Yeah. Hey guys, it's Kawasaki TV here, and I'm here to talk about this thing. So a lot of y'all may know that I had on my channel there was a 2006 Arctic Cat 400, and I kept dumping so much money on that, and for me to try to get $400-500 parts, it was real hard. So I got tired of it. I just posted up for sale. It took a long time because I've had a lot of issues. So someone finally didn't really buy it, but they traded for this thing. So what this is a Brute Force, a 2008 Brute Force 650 Kawasaki. It's bad boy, very strong, very powerful. I've already seen some stuff. I know they wrote it in hard because number one, the plastics are rash, so they've been popping wheelies. Number two is because if you ever watch a video on this, they have the dyno tail, the CDI. Well, the original one, the front wheels will pop up. But if you just gas on it like that, this thing will pop up just because of this thing right here. They got the upgraded version. So what's wrong with this bike is it runs, I can drive it. It's not really good too because they rode it for a long time. So this piston, you got two, there's a knocking noise. It's like clonk, 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 clonk. And when you rev on it, it gets faster. So it's either this, the piston rod, or the one-way bearings in this, because a lot of these foolers on YouTube, these foolers have specifically this problem. So what happens is when these people ride wheelies, they pop up the front end. So the front end, right there, it pops up. So this cylinder don't get no oil, but this one will. So this one will be combustion, the piston will be going up and down, but it's running out of oil, especially when you ride them for a long time. So, but it's a knock noise, but it does run. It was spitting out the car, but I adjusted the valves and fixed that easily. Yeah, I had some filler gauges and everything. So what I'm going to be doing is today, to see if it's, I don't want to tear all this down and notice it's not the knocking noise. I'm going to start tearing this down, okay? So I'm just going to show you on a video of how to do this and check. I've also heard you could take out the spring thing in there. I'm not sure what it's called, but this thing, it goes into a spring and it presses on the belt. You can take that out and it'll give you a way more better performance. Don't unplug it, because if you unplug it, it's not going to run right. It'll run, but it ain't going to run right. Well, let me do this. What I'm going to sit there and say, I'm going to use an impact just because it's more easier, faster, and more efficient. And I think it's a, let me look. Yeah, it's a 10mm bolt. So I would get an extension. Alright guys, I'm back here. I got the impact. I got a 10mm. I lost my 10mm, so how to use a big extension for the medium to the big to the, how to use a big socket. But, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to undo these C-clamps. So let me do it. My bad guys, after looking at it, I just thought it would need a flat head. But no, it needs a Phillips head, okay? So we're going to stick it in here, and then we're going to take the C-clamp off. Once you got it loosened up, you can just prop it off. Set that over there. So I think the next thing you do, I've seen some videos, is I think you got to unplug this one right here. Okay. This one, my bad. Alright, let's do it. Alright. We'll unplug that. Once you got that little plug undone, this one right here, I'm not sure, but I think you might have to do some more unplug-ins. But let me get back to you if there isn't. Right now, I'm just going to take all these out. I'm going to get back to you. Thing is to put all these bolts like these two. Oh, just dropped that one, but I like to put them in a container or something. Like I got a plastic little bag and put the bolts in. Just something that you can put them in and not lose them. Once you got everything, it should just it's hard doing with one hand. And let me try to prop this up. Put it right. careful. Just like to look up in here. Yeah. Drop the bolt here when I'm getting it. I'll get back to you when I get this cover off. There we go. I got the whole belt cover box off, and it's pretty simple. Expecting the clutch. It's dirty in here, and the belt ain't looking bad, but it's not. It got slack, but not enough to say it's bad. Just turn it. Get these wires out the way. So what you want to do is just turn it. If you hear that knock noise, very easy until it's right there. Then easy, but that, I think that's just that piston hitting top dead center. You can hear it in there. But sorry, I'm holding the camera between my legs. So it does go in and out, but it does that because when I think it expands. And another thing y'all guys can do is leave all these wires unplugged, but you can search videos on how to take this thing out right here, and it performs the upgrades. Helps it run better. So there you go, guys. How to take off the belt cover on any Brute Force. They're all pretty much the same. And just all pretty much the same. So yeah, really all you want to do is to reassemble it is just do the exact same thing backwards. I gotta leave mine off because I'm gonna clean it. Alright, bye guys, this is Kawasaki TV heading out. This is gonna be my new project, and I'm gonna go forward from this thing and start making this thing a beast of a quad. I don't know. Hey, yeah, guys. You comment in the below. What do y'all call it? Do y'all call it four-wheelers, ATVs, quads, bikes? I don't know. It's a mix between four-wheeler, quads, and everything for me. But here you go. One last thing before you go. This plug right here. You don't have to unplug it. I just moved it up out of the way. And make sure before you start it, if you are going to do, make sure all the wires out the way. Alright. Bye, guys.